Hey guys, welcome back to New Stuff TV, the untechnical tech channel. I'm out here in these streets. Well, I'm at a park on a swing. I think I might be a little bit too big for this swing, but nonetheless, I'm here to tell you something, man. What if you could, wake up with your phone at like, I don't know, 15, 20%, and then you could charge it in 22 minutes from 15% to 100% inside of 22 minutes. Go on all day using your phone as if you wanted to, like taking pictures, taking video, playing some games. You get on WhatsApp, send some messages, take a phone call or two, listen to some music, do a little bit of gaming, some TikToking and some Instagramming. And then by the time you go to sleep, you still got like, I don't know, maybe 40% or something like that. And then you wake up with like 30%. And you can do that all over again. What if that was your case? Well, it could be if you had one of these chargers right here and you were using my new phone. I got a new phone, man. I've been a Samsung user for over a decade, like 12, 13, 14 years or something like that. It's been a little outrageous how dedicated I've been to Samsung, but I've kind of crossed over. I'm cheating. I'm cheating on my phone, man. I'm using the Oneplus 11, and it's just been an incredible experience, especially regarding the battery life. Phone performance, camera, and stuff like that has been spectacular, but this battery life, I'm still floored by it. In the box, it comes with a 100-watt charger. You know, phone companies aren't really giving you chargers anymore, but OnePlus is giving you this nice, thick red cable, and they're giving you a 100-watt charger to go with that phone. So that's part of why you can charge so fast, because the phone is actually adapted to this charger that they give you in the box, but also battery management, because it does last an incredibly stupid, mega crazy long time. I'm talking like all day battery life and then some. Like seriously, I will have this thing at 100% at like 6:30 in the morning, and then I could go my whole day and wake up and I'll be at like 20%, maybe even 30 sometimes, depending on what I've actually done with the phone. That's crazy. I've never had a phone that actually lasts that long as far as battery. Now, I know these days, you know, they sell you a phone, right? But they're really selling you a camera. Everybody's always talking about the cameras on the phone. I would love to show you my phone and the actual camera that's on the back of it. But this video you're watching right now, this is actual video footage from the OnePlus 11. As far as video quality, you're getting it right now. I just use everything on auto because I think that's the way the average user picks up their phone. They just snap a shot. Nobody has time to go in pro mode, even though they offer one for photos and video. This is done on auto. Now, at nighttime, in the pitch dark, I'm talking pitch dark. I was walking my dog, had on this little reflective vest, right? Or a little sash. I was walking my dog and I was like, let me just take a picture at night. It's pitch black, it's like 9:30 at night. And I'm on the bayou. I wasn't supposed to be there because the bayou's closed at that time, but I decided to take a picture, and I got some incredible results, man. I got to share this with you. We'll pop it up here. We'll share those results with you. That photo looks like it was taken at like, I don't know, 6:30 at night, like with light in the sky. I promise you, I promise, it was pitch black outside, and that was using no flash. All I did was hit that little AI button that comes up on the camera window, and it just did all the work for me in pitch black. Yes, you got to hold that phone super still, but that's the results I got. Incredible stuff. Then I went out with my wife last weekend, and we just did some shopping, man. We ain't done that in a long time. I gotta take my wife shopping more often. But we was out and I was like, let me just snap some photos of us and some food and stuff like that. I was just taking regular pictures, and it was fun. I've never really had fun taking pictures on my phone before, but I just wanted to test this thing out, and the pictures came out incredible. You guys on Instagram, because that's where I posted them first, Instagram and Facebook, you guys thought they were phenomenal, and you were salivating over the food. And that's what great photos are supposed to do. They're supposed to make you want to be there or feel like you were there. And when you take pictures of food, they're supposed to make your mouth water. I want some of that food right now. It was so delicious. So as far as the camera, picture quality, and video quality goes, hey man, what more could you ask for? I'm not a pixel peeper, and I'm not a super technical guy when it comes to these videos and stuff like that. I just want to give you a real world experience using the camera, because most people, come on, let's just face it, most people are not going into their pro settings and adjusting stuff, because you're taking pictures of your kid and stuff on the fly. You're taking little video clips on the fly, then you throw it up in the cloud with no organization. You know that's what you do. But as far as the phone performance, you know what? Let's just go back to the studio and talk about this. I just wanted to you know, get some fresh air, swing on a swing, and feel young again. This has been nice, but my butt's starting to hurt because these things are not made for grown folks. Let's go. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you guys about the front-facing camera. You know, the selfie camera, the one on the screen that you're always looking at. So I got it in my hand right now. I'm hand holding it. Can you see my hand right there? I'm hand holding it so you'll see the image stabilization it gives you while you're holding it. And I'm using the onboard mics from the phone instead of my lapel mic. See, it's gone. But, dude, I know I'm already handsome, but OnePlus, you're doing it big, man. You're doing your boy some real good favors right now. You're making me look good, OnePlus. Now, I also managed to get my hands on a set of these OnePlus Buds Pro 2. These earbuds are phenomenal, and now they are my new, like, everyday carry go-to in my ear holes earbuds. I'm on the phone all the time, talking to people and listening to music and audiobooks and stuff like that. And I love having them stuck in my ears. So you'll definitely have to check out my video on that as well. All right, let's see if I can get this. Did I get it? Did I overshoot it? Let me just do some flips. Here we go. Do some sideways. Oh man, I'm terrible at this game too. All right, man, I was just doing a little bit of gaming on my new OnePlus 11. Hey man, when I game, it's usually pretty something super casual. It's usually like a thumb flip game, like I was just playing. Or if I want to get a little more intense with it, I swipe this bad boy into landscape and go into like some Modern Warfare or some Call of Duty or something like that. But as I'm not super technical when it comes to like digging into specs and stuff like that, this phone performs so well, it makes me want to know what's going on in there. It's powered by the Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 with 16 gigs of RAM. And it's got this all new cryo velocity cooling system, which keeps it running super smooth and cool while you're gaming and doing heavy stuff. And that's why it's been so awesome. Like, it does not run hot. Now, granted, when you plug it in to charge on this 100-watt charger, it will warm up, but it doesn't get hot. And it still performs. No glitches, no stuttering or nothing like that. That screen is super smooth and responsive. And it handles so many apps at the same time. Like, let me just open this up. You see how quickly and buttery smooth that thing opens up? The phone is just butter all around. Speaking of butter, I'm gonna jump around on this thing, okay? Because I'm so excited about it. But speaking of butter, look at that right there. That is that Hasselblad camera setup that I spoke of earlier, but look how it just melts like butter into the back of the phone, coming off the side of it right there. That right there, that silver that you're seeing, that's actually a stainless steel camera housing that they put this camera into. Then it just melts once again into the back side of the phone, into that beautiful green color. When you have it in your hand, you'll notice all the curves are just melting into each other. Every panel just goes into the next one nice and smooth. Like, I love the corners, and I love how palmable this phone is. I've been using a Galaxy S22 Ultra, and it's a good phone. It's been my daily driver, but holding this in my hand, this one is so much more palmable and fun to use and easy to use, especially with one hand. As big as this screen is, it's an all-screen phone for all intents and purposes, and it's just been so easy to use and manipulate with one hand, and it doesn't feel as heavy either. This is a fun phone to use, whether you're taking pictures with, gaming, or just doing your casual stuff with. And especially when you pull it out, you just feel like you got something really nice in your hands. They did a great job with the aesthetics of this phone. In my opinion, it kind of looks and feels like a river rock, or one of those little glass stones you put in, in a vase or something like that. It's just a beautiful aesthetic. On the right-hand side of the phone, you'll see the power button right there. But if you go up a little bit, you'll see this little switch right here. This is a 3-position switch. It's for silence, vibration, and ring mode. So right now I have it in silent. If I click it once down, it's gonna go into vibrate. Then I click it again, it goes into full sound so I can get all my notifications. I'm gonna be honest with you, I got a lot of favorite features about this phone, but that one right there is at the top, simply because I've never had it before. Now I know you iPhone users have had like a mute switch or whatever this whole time, or most of the time, but this is new to me and I love it. Let's make this a standard on phones these days, and OnePlus is doing it on the OnePlus 11. Now we are running Android 13 with a healthy dose of Oxygen OS 13 on here, which is making this phone run super smooth. You're getting the best of pure Android with a nice Oxygen OS laid on top of it. Nothing too heavy. It still feels very fluid and very organic to Android. Navigating around this phone using all the apps and stuff without closing anything out or having multiple things open has never been an issue for me the entire 2 weeks I've been using it. I love the OS. In fact, I'm not a big fan of pure Android. That's why I'm really not a Google Pixel person, because I feel like it's missing some stuff. Oxygen OS 13 actually puts that into what's been missing on Android. I really love the interface, and I'm glad that they're actually giving you 4 years of updates in the future. That just tells me Oneplus is committed to keeping their products running great and keeping the consumers happy. This is a Pro phone. What they've done is strip the Pro from the name. You know, they usually come out with a 10 and a 10 Pro, a 9 and a 9 Pro. They're just doing 11. They've taken it away because they've delivered a Pro phone. It's got Pro guts. It's got a Pro camera. It is a Pro phone. So you don't need to confuse the customer with a bunch of fancy marketing terms. They just sell you a phone and call it a day, and you walk around feeling like a boss. Look, man, hear me out. I'm not an expert in this kind of stuff, but what I do know is I'm really glad I got a chance to switch over to this OnePlus 11. Y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.
Hey, Wilson, hold up, man. Hold on. Check this cat out, man. He just sat through this whole video from beginning to end. He didn't hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, man. He didn't even hit the little like button that they got on the little thing down there. Yeah, that little thing right there. These guys are something else, man. Let's go to lunch.